Welcome back to Life Words Day by Day. We're in 1 Samuel chapter 30 where we're seeing David and his fighting men in a very sad and desperate situation. But we're also seeing that David is finding his strength in the Lord. But I want you to notice what 1 Samuel chapter 30 verse 6 says about David strengthening himself in God. The text tells us that he strengthened himself in the Lord, his God. Yahweh God was personally known by David. This was his God. There's a significant difference between knowing someone to be a father and knowing someone as your father. Knowing someone to be a mother and knowing someone as a mother. You know, there was always a danger within Israel in holding to the official covenant of God without having that vital personal faith. But not so with David. He knew Yahweh to be his God. In that situation in 1 Samuel chapter 30, David no longer had claim to a house, to a city, or even to possessions, not even really to a family, but he could say, my God. That's the sweet spot that we want to be in. What good is it to be able to say my house, my city, without being able to say, I have a personal God that I serve? You know, some of you find zero strength in the Lord because he's not personal to you. And he's not personal to you because you've never dealt with the reality of your sin and have never yielded to his Son as Savior and Lord. You cannot gain strength from a generic God. As you pray today, please remember Rana Costa El Haj and her family, our missionaries in Lebanon. And also remember the Rabbi Life Word broadcast that's heard throughout Kenya.